All right, we are underway. Welcome to another Spaz Monkey Sports presentation. We are broadcasting to you coast to coast and around the world, live from York, PA, at the President's Tournament weekend here at the York Expo Center. 1-0. Cave, Pennsylvania is the name. So OCLE hosting or taking on Cave, PA in the consolation game. So in tournament play on the weekend, OCLE Pink 17 went 2 wins, 2 losses. Gold bracket tournament play earlier today. They lost that matchup in a tough 3-match set. Cave is out in front 3-0. Again, this game is not for the medal. Both teams are knocked out of tournament play. Ooh. And that ball, 3D, just hit the camera. It was not that quick to stop that one from coming. Let's reset. Michaela, Caitlin, over. Defense, out of bounds, point Pink. Lady Elite on the scoreboard, 1-4. Sorry about that. Trying to get out of Caitlin's way. Caitlin serve up and over. Defense under. Got to get it back here. They do. Addie, Michaela, Izzy, power. Defense popped up at the net. Caitlin sends it over. Point Cave. Serves coming from the far left side of the screen. Out of bounds, point Lady Elite. 2 serving 5. Michaela set the serve. Server short. Six serving 2, Cave with the ball. Ellie over, out of bounds, point Cave. So again, this is the consolation matchup. No medal, no trophy here. We're just playing for the consolation game. Heartache, heartbreak, the previous game against a tough team, ECC Red. Lady Elite came out, lost match number 1, came back, were dominant in match 2. ECC made a run, made a push. Pink Lady Elite was victorious in match 2, pushed that to 3 matches, and they just fell a little bit short. It was a game that it felt like Lady Elite was going to win. I think they just ran out of runway. Ball's out of bounds. That's a point for Cave. Point Cave. Servers up. Gabby. Point Lady Elite. Good serve. Defense under. Michaela. Izzy. Oh, that's a point for Cave. Serve coming from the middle on the far side of the court. Serve is up. Ellie. Addie over, tipped at the net, out of bounds, point Pink. 5 serving 10. Ellie set to serve. No, I'm gonna move down a little bit. Get a better view down here. Ellie's serve is up short. Ellie's been solid all weekend, serving that ball. Again, a little bit of a demoralizing game, getting knocked out of the bracket in the tournament play earlier. Little low energy coming out here. Girls sat for about an hour and 90 minutes in between. Getting knocked out in this match. They're gonna have to dig deep, get something going. Out of bounds, point Pink. Addie set to serve. Good serve, up and over. Defense under. Here's the return. Gabby, Ellie, Casey. Point Pink, just like that. 7 serving 11. The serve hit Caitlin in the back of the head. That was a laser. She seems to be okay. Addie comes over. Got you. Don't worry about it. Apologies. 12 serving 7. Addie. Gabby. Izzy. Out of bounds. Izzy would have had to jump over the scoring table for that. I would have liked to have seen it myself. Didn't happen. Reminiscent of Derek Jeter flying into the stands against the Boston Red Sox 15 years ago. On this day, all right, maybe not on this date. Izzy, power over. Blocked at the net by Caitlin. Defense returns it. Addie, Ellie, Caitlin over. Defense. Whistle blew. Missed the call, don't know what happened, but it for sure definitely is a point for Cave out of Pennsylvania. Timeout call, Lady Elite. Servers up. Gabby. Ellie. Izzy. Oh. Defense under. Tipped at the net. Ellie. Casey. Defense under it. Setting up a spike. Here it comes. Bump over. Ellie. Gabby. Got to get it over. Ellie. Short. 15 serving 7. Servers up. Point Cave. Brings the score 16-7. Gabby. Ellie. Caitlin with some power. Point. Caitlin serve is up and over. Defense under. Here's the set. Gotta return it here. They do. Casey pops it up. Ellie calling for it. Addie putting it back over. Blocked at the net. Amelia pops it up. Izzy puts it back over. Defense under. Back over. Addie. Ellie. Amelia power. Point Pink. 9-16. Caitlin set the serve. Serve is up and over. Defense bump. There's another bump. They got to return it here. They do. Addie. Ellie. Casey over. Just out of bounds. Point Cave. Serve is up. Gabby. Ellie. Izzy over. Point Pink. Michaela checks into the game. Rotation. Casey gets a breather. Michaela's serve is up and just out of bounds. We'll zoom in on just a little bit. Serve is up. Gabby pops it back over. Defense under it. Sends it right back. Addie. Michaela. Nice set to Izzy. Over. Defense popped it up. Here's the return. Addie. Michaela. Gabby over. Defense setting up a spike. Here it comes. Set up by Michaela. Gabby. Izzy. Over. Defense under it. Got to get it back here. They do. Michaela. Amelia. Point Pink. 11 serving 18. Izzy set the serve. Serve is up and over. Skims the net. Defense popped it up. Here's the return. Big block by Amelia at the net. Addie. Michaela. Over. Defense sends it right back. Michaela bump. Gabby. Addie. Over. Defense can't handle. Point Pink. 12 serving 18. Let's go, Izzy. Servers up and over. Defense. A little bit of trouble. That's an ace for Izzy. That's it, Izzy. 13 serving 18. Servers up and over. Defense pops it up. Set. Here comes the spike. Out of bounds. Point Pink. It'll be 14 serving 18. Serve hits the net. Point Cave. Serve is up. Gabby. Michaela. Ellie over, ball on the floor. Whistle blue, stoppage of play. That'll be a redo. I think it's a redo, but the scorecard moved. Showing Lady Elite 15, Cave 19. Gabby set the serve. Servers up and over. Defense, a little bit of trouble. Get it back though. They return. Gabby, Michaela, Addie, power. Defense popped it up. Michaela, Gabby calling for it. Izzy, back row spike. Defense under it. Whistle blue, net violation. Point pink, 16 serving 19. Serve is up and over. Point, Lady Elite. Servers up, defense under it. Gabby, Michaela, Addie, power. Defense pops it up. They got to return it here. They do. Michaela sends it right back. Michaela behind the back set. Ellie spiked that over. Defense able to get under it. Out of bounds. Point, Lady Elite. We have a 1-point game. 18 serving 19. Timeout called by Cave. They don't want to see this game tied. All right, 18 serving 19. Gabby set to serve. Serves up, a little out of bounds. Point Cave. That's exactly why the head coach of Cave called that timeout, trying to ice the server, regain momentum, pad their lead. It'll be 20 serving 18. Serves coming from the middle of the floor, middle of the court. Addie over, out of bounds, Point Cave.
Come on, girl, slide out. Slide out, quick.
Serve is up. Michaela pops it up. Gabby calling for it. Addie with this, sending it back. Defense laid out for it, dug it up. Addie hammers that one down for the point. 19 serving 21. Ellie set to serve. Serve is up and over. Defense under. Got to set up a spike here. They do. Addie, Ellie, Casey. Short, ball hit the net. Point Cave, 22 serving 19. Serves coming from the far left side of the court. Oh, that ball just skimmed the net. That was a knuckler. Ball looked like it was going to hit the net and completely dove as soon as it crossed it. Point Cave, 23-19. Addie, Casey, over, defense, under. There's a set and spike. Blocked by Caitlin. Izzy couldn't get it. Match point, 24-19. Shouldn't be a block, more I should say deflected at the net. Casey, Izzy, short. And that'll do it. Match one in the books. Cave out in front, 1-0. Again, here in tournament play, we play best of 3. First to win 2 matches wins, in case it goes to a third match. which it seems like a few of them have here this weekend. Match 3 only goes to 15 points. These girls practice and train out of the Jump in Goshen, New York. 4 full volleyball courts / basketball courts. When volleyball is not in session, basketball is, and vice versa. Wondering where you're gonna feed your family after picking your girls up from volleyball practice? Stop on in, Village Pizza, Village of Goshen, New York. Get that family special, $25.50. 1 large pie, a baked ziti, house salad, extra large meatball, and a side of sausage, $25.50. Village Pizza, Goshen, New York. Directly behind us is OC Lady Elite Regional 17 team. Same age group, just a regional team. They're playing as well in a consolation game. Looks like they're in match 2, down 1 point, 21-20. Okay, match 2 set to begin. Both teams retaking the floor. Never gonna understand it, why the volleyball rules are the way they are. So we're ready to play. Officials on his perch. Both libreros on the sideline, then they rotate in. Like, why start the game rotating in? Just start the game with the players you want on the court, right? Like, let's scrap that rule. It's inefficient. All right, I'm standing on a concrete floor, starting to wear at my feet. I just took 1 step in onto the mat. You can see the line. Concrete and rubber mat. Rubber mat much better for my feet. Let's see if the official asks me to move. All right, Cave, Pennsylvania, first to serve. Far right of the screen. Serve is up. Ellie. Michaela. Amelia to Izzy. Short, point Cave. Serve is up. Casey. Michaela. Izzy over. Defense. Popped it up. And over. Michaela. Ellie, back to Izzy. Izzy, over, defense, under, set. Here comes the spike. Ellie says, I got it. Michaela sends it right over, defense right there. Here comes a set and spike, out of bounds. Sorry about the angle, I was trying to reach for that ball that came our direction. Michaela set the serve. Michaela's serve up and over. Defense returns it. Gabby. Michaela setting up Izzy. Izzy tries to lay one in. Defense says not today. Gabby. Ball was short. That will be a point for Cave. 2 serving 1. Serve is up. Addie, Michaela, Amelia Power. Defense pops it up. Michaela, Gabby, Izzy, caught in between. That is a point for Cave. Serves coming from the left side of the screen. It's up and over. Addie, Gabby, Ellie over. Defense. Setting it back here, they do. Gabby, Michaela, behind the back set to Ellie. Power. Defense can't handle, out of bounds. Point, Pink. 2 serving 3. Izzy set to serve. Let's go, Izzy. Power, confidence. Let's go. You're not dad coaching from the stands. You're not living. Izzy with a good serve. Here comes the return. Point, Pink. That's it, Izzy. Serve is up and over. Defense under. Here comes the return. Tried to lay one in there. Michaela says, not today. Ellie trips over Michaela. That seems to get back up. They look good. Seem to be fine. Defense have to send it back. They can't. Point, Lady Elite. Serve is up and over. Izzy firing missiles from the back row. Gabby, Michaela, Izzy, short. Yep, jinxed it. Complimented her, and she hits the net. It's a jinx. All right, score 4-4. We are tied. Match 2. Lady Elite down, 1 match to none. Serve is up. Gabby, Izzy. Addie's got to put it over. She does. Defense under it. Here comes the return. Michaela. Gabby. Out to Addie. Over. Defense is under it. They got to return it here. They do. Gabby calling for it. Michaela set. Ellie. Over. Defense pops it up. We have a good volley. Defense sends it back. Izzy. Michaela. Setting up Addie. Power. Tipped at the net. Defense recovers. Izzy. Michaela. Out of bounds. Point Cave. Cave back out in front. 5-4 with the ball. Servers lined up on the far left, top of your screen. Gabby. Michaela. Ellie. Ellie went up tall. Defense got her back over. Ball skinned the net. Michaela. Addie. Over. Defense under. Here comes a set and spike. Izzy dug it out. Out of bounds, though. That is a point for Cave.
Come on, Cave. Let's go, Cave.
Serve is up. Short. Point, Lady Elite. 5 serving 6. Gabby set to serve. Notice each girl, they like to serve on different parts of the floor. Gabby goes to the far corner of the earth to bring that ball over with some speed and power. That's an ace for Gabby. Gabby serve, up and over, dug up by the defense. Set, here comes the spike. Addie, Michaela set. Caitlin over, power. Point Pink. That ball was deflected and out of bounds off a Cave player. OC Lady Elite take the lead here in match 2, score 7-6. Gabby serve is up and over, out of bounds, Point Cave. We are tied, 7-7. Serve is up, Michaela. Ellie. Caitlin over. Deflected at the line. Or the net, I should say. Michaela sends it back in play. Unable to get the return over. That'll be a point for Cave. It'll be 8-7. Gabby. Ellie. Caitlin over. Defense popped it up somehow. Here comes the return. Out of bounds. That is a point, Lady Elite. Great teamwork and communication. Izzy was going for the ball. Gabby was yelling out, out. Izzy withdrew those arms. Point Pink. We are tied, 8-8. Ellie set to serve. Serve is up and over. Defense under it. Whistle blew, pause and play. Scoreboard's reading the same, looks like a redo. Not sure why. Zoom out. Short. Servers up and over. Gabby dug that one out. Ellie brings it back into play. Ball does not go over. Point Cave. Back out in front by 2 with the score 10-8 and with the ball. Serve coming from the middle of the screen, top part middle. Serve is up. Gabby. Ellie. Casey. Short. Point Cave. Brings the score 11-8.
Come on, girls, you gotta stop this. Get this next point.
Gabby. Caitlin. Back to Gabby and over. Defense. Setting up a spike. Here it is. Out of bounds. Point Pink. Addie set to serve. Serve is up, short, hit the net. There's so many games on these 34 courts, you hear whistles. You think the whistle's on this court. I don't know how the girls decipher which court and what whistle is coming at you. That is a Point Cave, 12 serving 9. Point Lady Elite, that serve was short. Caitlin set to serve. Serve is up and over. Defense, send it back. Caitlin. Amelia laid out. Izzy's got to get it over. She does. They're calling a net violation. Someone hit the net. Not sure who. That looked great besides the net. I'll give you a score update, but I can't see. All right, 13 serving 10. Left side of the far court. Short. Michaela getting ready to serve. 11 serving 13. Serve is up and over. Defense under. Here comes the return. Oh, that's a point. They dropped that one in there. Point for Cave. 14 serving 11. Serve is up. Point Cave. 15 serving 11. Here in match 2. Serve is up. Gabby charging in. Sends it back. Oh, defense popped it back over. Trying to read the official sign language. Point Cave. 16 serving 11. Point Pink. 12 serving 16. Let's go, Izzy. Serve is up and over. Defense under. Oh, not a carry. Looked like it could have been called. That's a point for Cave. Everyone here in the gymnasium was expecting a set. She quickly put that ball over. 17 serving 12. Serves coming from the far left side of the court. Ball's up. Gabby. Michaela. Amelia. Short. Point Cave. 18 serving 12. Serve is up. Gabby. Michaela. Addie. Over. Power. Defense. Pops it up. Got to return it here from the back of the court. Ball goes out of bounds. That's a point Pink. 13 serving 18. Serve hits the net. Point Cave. (19) serving 13. Gabby. Ellie. Back to Gabby. Over. Defense pops it up. Here comes the return. Open floor real estate. 2013. Far left side of the court, serve is coming from. Up and over. Gabby. Ellie just tried to sneak one in there. Michaela pops it up. Gabby. Addie over. Defense. Got to send it back here. They do. Back to Gabby. Michaela. Setting up Caitlin over. Point Pink. 14 serving 20. Ellie set to serve. Serve up and over. Defense under. Here comes the return. Out of bounds. Point Pink. We have a 5-point game. 15 serving 20. We had a shoelace timeout. Ellie's serve is up and over. Defense bumps it up. Got to sit the return here. They do. Ellie. Gabby. Casey over. Defense under. Point Cave, 21-15. Serves up. Addie. Point Cave, 22-15. OCLE Pink's going to need to go on a little bit of a run here. They want to climb back into this game. Down 8, match 2. Gabby. Ellie. Over. Caitlin. Ball skimmed at the net. Defense recovers. They got to send it back here. They do. Izzy and Gabby both going for it. That's a point Cave. 23-15. Serves up. Izzy. Ellie. Gabby over. Ball barely made it over the net. Skimmed it. Defense recovers. Gabby. Ellie set. Caitlin with power. Defense under it. Dug that up. Izzy dug that one up. Ellie. Gabby back over. We have a volley. Set. Here comes the spike. No, they set it over. Caitlin says not today. Send that one right back. Here comes another spike. Short. Point Pink. 16, serving 23. Addie set to serve. Oh, that's an instant replay, a mirror image of a play earlier. Caitlin took another one to the back of the head. She gives the thumbs up to the officials. She's okay. Timeout call. They're going to let Caitlin get her wits back about her. Not looking to go home. It's scrambled eggs. She seems to be okay. All right, timeout. Bod Remod, Warwick, New York. Need help with those fitness goals. 2026 just started. Struggling in the gym the first month of January? Reach out to Bod Remod, Coach T, Andrew Tolosi, Coach Liz Schlegel. Youth athletes, adults, come on in. Best word hour workout you could get. When you're done with the workout, head on down to the infrared sauna, ice cold plunge. Perhaps hit up one of those stretching artists. Bod Remod, Warwick, New York. All right, Cave with the ball. Coming up front, middle, top middle part of the court. Addie. Izzy over. Defense under. Point Lady Elite. It'll be 17, serving 24. We are at match point for Cave. Game point for Cave. Caitlin set the serve. Serve is up and over. Defense a little trouble handling it. Ooh. And that's in. Officials wave that in. That'll do it. A 2-match sweep by Cave, Pennsylvania. And that'll do it for tournament play here at President's Tournament, York, Pennsylvania. Until next tournament, I believe it's March 14th, Philadelphia. We'll be back for then. Until then, thank you for tuning in. Spaz Monkey Sports.